Hi, this is Derek Ramsey, Secretary of the Education and Workforce Development Cabinet. I'm joined today by Linda Hampton. Linda, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me here, Secretary.
We had talked some earlier about this $10.62 million, but also another thing that I love is the apprenticeship. And I wanted you to share how we could integrate apprentice in early childhood and why it's significant.
So within the preschool development grant, and as you have mentioned, $10.62 million, part of the $10.62 million is supporting an apprenticeship early childhood track.
Okay.
And what is great about the apprenticeship program is that we are taking it into the high schools for juniors and seniors to be a part of an early care and education track. So whether they want to be a teacher within the classroom, or they may want to be a speech and language pathologist. What's fascinating about early childhood is that it truly is a comprehensive model. So not only are you looking at the well-being of the child, but it's also it's cradle through career.
Okay.
There are so many students, Secretary Ramsey, especially a lot of women, whom when they are juniors, they are seniors, then they go off on their way to a trade school or a community school or a four-year university. Their job, they work in an early care and education program.
Okay.
We're nurturers.
Right. Okay.
And so with the apprenticeship program, you will have students who will be able to come out with dual credit classes, who already have a jump start, who will be able to take that path into a trade school or a university with almost 2 years of early childhood under their belt. And so that sets them up in a career path to not only care and learn about the quality of children, but they are also ensuring that they have a career for themselves. One of the largest components that we're doing with this grant is we are aligning our standards. So the early care and education standards will be aligned from prenatal through third grade. That'll be the first time that Kentucky has ever had aligned standards. You and I were chatting earlier about the literacy rates, and the literacy rates are not good within Kentucky whenever children exit out in third grade. So we need to get a jump start on that very early on, but not only early on with prenatal, but we must get a jump start with students whom are wanting to teach and be within the field of early care and education. And that is what the apprenticeship program is going to provide, a forwarded opportunity to all of the high schools throughout Kentucky for those who want to be a part of the program.
You know, one of the reasons I'm excited about this whole apprenticeship notion when it comes to education is because there's a shortage of teachers. And so we have to somehow or another start to get our young people interested in education earlier. And what better way if they get a chance to do this firsthand at all levels. So that alone excites me about that opportunity. And then second, when people think of the apprenticeship notion, it's always construction, it's always HVAC, it's always electricity. Not so much in education. But with this shortage, I think it's going to take these kinds of creative things to make this happen, to get more folk in our classrooms.
I completely agree with you. And what I love about what you just said, construction, the other trades, you learn that in early care and education. You actually learn that in the block play area. Whenever you are a 3-year-old or a 4-year-old, those skills are implemented with you very early on.
Well, Linda, thank you very much. Continue to do the great work, and I look forward to working with you.
Thank you, Secretary Ramsey.
Thanks for being here.